Oh, gotcha. Well, good news is, when you go rewatch the VOD, Grumpy, there's no ads.
Yeah, there's no ads.
And I was thinking about that after a
Hit with the
session.
nine ads.
Listen, so on my Twitch channel, alright, I had no choice. I'm an affiliate. I have to do 3 ads every 30 minutes.
3, not 9.
I don't control why 9 hit you.
I think there's
I'm
a
not-
certain
I'm not
amount of
actually mad.
time.
Yeah.
So it's like it might be a minute worth of ads, and it might be a
Yeah,
very
it's
a large
3
amount
minutes
of
worth.
short
It's
ads.
3 minutes worth of ads is what the thing. You just got unlucky with having a lot of short ads.
Well, I got 7 ads last time I was on Lithium.
And I don't have a choice because Twitch is an asshole. Like, I tried, but they won't give me any revenue, and they won't promote my channel at all. Which, while I don't care about the revenue, I do care about getting our D&D game out there, because I like getting people in and having fun. So, you know. But, oh well. Alright, we got 34 minutes left in the episode. Let's keep going.
What?
It is cream.
It's cream, yeah.
Only 2 uses? That's pretty trash.
Look, man,
They
it's a food item.
He did say he eats this every day, so he could have already used a bunch of it.
Oh shit!
Flavor.
Putting
Oh
us-
no! It's fucking Food Wars.
No, man, listen. They're lying to us. You do not add flavoring. You just eat the meat plain. Boiled chicken, just straight water, nothing else.
And you know, I feel like it's not actually cream. I have to feel that was just a translation thing. I have to believe it's butter.
Nah, man, I'm full on thinking it was like donut cream.
It's
Like,
probably, yeah, that.
Cause like it looks sweet. Butter's not sweet.
Butter
doesn't.
I don't think butter tastes good.
Butter tastes like butter. There's nothing else like it. Sadly, it's salty somewhat, but that's it.
I normally get unsalted butter, anyways.
See, I just don't eat butter. I just don't like the idea of using animal fat. Even though I know that's not what it is, because Chaston and I have had this conversation, and Chaston loves to remind me of that. That lard and butter are 2 different things.
They are, yeah.
But I just, it still
Milk
bugs me.
fats.
Yes, it's
Well,
milk.
that also, you know, I
It is
can't eat butter
concentrated
anyways.
milk.
Yeah, it's the shit that floats up after you mix in lactose intolerant medication. It's the skin that comes off. That's what butter is, if I'm right, isn't it?
So, can confirm the stuff on there is custard cream.
Oh.
That they're putting.
Okay. Custard. Got
Yeah,
it.
see, the sweet bread plus custard. Oh man, that's delicious. All the wait, milk is milk that big of a thing in Japan?
No, she didn't care about that. She cares about the bed.
Oh,
Oh, she wants the bath.
you know, Japanese culture, that makes sense.
It does.
If you're watching this and you're in Japan, I'm gonna be honest. The average American may bathe once a day.
Wait, is this
What?
a house or is this?
Yeah.
No, it's Kirito's
That's
place.
house.
Yeah,
Kirito doesn't own a house.
apparently, we find out he does.
He talks about that way in like filler 50. He never owned a house because it costs a lot of money. He puts all his money into equipment and sleeps it in.
Maybe the animators, like most of us, don't remember the anime very well when they're
Yo,
making.
It might be an inn that he's staying at. Like it's just his place that he's staying at for the night.
And he's staying at. Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
you have to basically bathe in your underwear. Oh no, you
No.
can.
No,
Okay.
I guess not.
You just can't do anything.
And this went from rated PG-13 to now rated R. Oh, she moaned. Oh, good.
You know what? I
definitely-
am curious.
Oh, can we not? Yeah, go
There
ahead.
was definitely players that went naked.
I'm
fraud.
I'm very curious on why underwear is an actual like equipable item.
Because if I have chainmail on my tits, they will not be pierced by arrows.
Well, like they had stuff underneath, like shirts and
Listen,
stuff
man.
like.
I
Also-
want chainmail directly on my skin, chafing
100%
the entire time.
in a duel, I would take off that underwear to charge somebody to scare them.
Yeah.
I have never seen someone wear chainmail over like their bare skin.
No, it's extremely hazardous. It'll tear your skin to shit.
Yeah, I was like, who would do that?
I would.
Go off.
Get me a chainmail bikini. I will wear it. Don't even doubt me.
She looks like a harem protagonist with her eyes covered with cloak and everything.
I mean, she could be. We don't know who tops.
Asuna and the reverse harem.
We don't know who tops here.
First Kirito, then Chocolate Thunder.
How do you...
Chocolate Thunder's too good for anyone.
Truly.
That man's a hero.
Well,
He doesn't have a bad bone in his body.
no, he's just a nice dude.
Honestly, I actually have to say Chocolate Thunder is I never am able to like remember his name, but he's probably one of my
Agil.
favorite characters.
That's his
Agil.
name.
Yeah, Agil is his name. But there's an abridged version of this where he's called Chocolate Thunder.
And his name is Tiffany.
Yeah. But his name in game is Agil, is what we're told. We don't,
Agil.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember his actual name in the series.
Chocolate Thunder.
Andrew Gilbert Mills.
Okay. So his name is Agil. Okay.
And I believe it's Agil.
I don't know. I didn't hear it.
You
when it
can
was
choose your name when
pronounced.
you enter the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Man, he was very creative.
I get to make an account.
Listen,
To be
man.
fair, the main character is Kirito. His real name is Kazuto. It's not exactly.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I wouldn't want my username to be what my name is in this game. Like, I go by General Overtime. I don't want that to be the one thing I'm walking around with above my head all the time.
General.
Yeah, man. You know, there's too many jokes.
No, dude, it works out. Remember Klein's name from the abridged.
No, man. Or even worse, just Dead Man written above me. That'll be great. Oh man. Oh. Oh, so she knows about the item.
No, she
Oh.
knows that she left to go with the item, but she didn't know that her friend was getting surrounded by creatures in which she wasn't able to get to her. So all that Asuna knows is that she went to go grab an item and then dipped.
Bro, that is the worst kind of friend in a game.
Also, because I had to look it up. Klein's name in abridged was Balls Deep 69.
Alright, that's one you could be happy about, though.
To be honest, if I knew the situation, if I actually felt like there was no way for that person to get to me,
Mm-hmm.
I would understand.
Yeah.
But in Asuna's case, it was this chick, my teammate, left to go grab an item,
Yeah,
and
and
never saw him again.
And even if she looked over that cliff to see her running off, all she sees is her running off with a horde of monsters. Like, I'm going to assume she's ditching, like, and she's pulling aggro as she's running. Like, anybody who's a gamer is going to immediately think that.
Yeah, and honestly, I wouldn't have had a problem with that.
Yeah.
Or
Oh, you
it's
know
the
what?
fact that
Hey, Grumpy's here.
Yeah,
We
but-
can ask him that question, Chasta, you had earlier.
But first, realize, Hunter, that in games like this, more in Japanese culture, there's a thing called pass parading, where you do lead an army of monsters to kill a player so you don't get the bad rep for killing them.
Oh, I didn't know that
I guess
was a
that's
thing.
true, but that probably
That's
wasn't
a
really
very-
done too far in the beginning.
That's fair.
Well, they do. Again, is the Kirito on the first floor.
Yeah, but you
I
wouldn't
guess
think a
so,
lot
but
of
she was
people-
running away.
You wouldn't think a lot of people would do it because monsters are also valuable in this game because you're, EXP thing. But I'm
Yeah,
curious.
but the items from a person is even more valuable.
I'm
Yeah,
curious
but like
about
I was
what...
saying, she was running away from Asuna.
Yeah, you don't know. She could have
True.
passed bringing someone else. He could have just not had a way to get back to Asuna.
Yeah,
There's
but
no assumption.
Asuna's also new, so I don't think she'd know what that was.
There's no reason to pass parade Asuna.
Yeah.
hmm
But no, I'm curious about... ask Grumpy the question you were asking us earlier about our builds, Justin.
Oh yeah, Grumpy. If you're in a game like this, there's no magic, there's no bows. It's all melee weapons. First of all, combat or non-combat in this game, where if you die for real. Because there
What's the
are a bunch of.
benefit? What's the benefit of non-combat?
Well, you get paid for doing it. Like if you're a blacksmith, you just make sword. People bring you materials and you make swords and stuff for a cost, and you just sit in the.
Totally non-combat, man.
What would
However, you do have to build stats eventually, so you do have to go fight because you need the stats to actually do your job.
Yeah, you need stats to get materials and such, so they drag you along in parties
Well,
and give you free
not
XP.
only that, like the blacksmith talks about, there's a strength requirement for the higher metals you get. So she has to keep raising her strength to do her job.
That's fair. But yeah, so
Do
what
you-
what
hold on,
non-combat
hold
job
on.
would you take?
Do you, if you join like a party, is the party you get shared XP?
Yes.
Or do you have to
Yes.
kill something?
It's,
Yeah,
it's
it's,
split.
It's just the amount you get
It's
gets
split?
cut down
Yeah.
heavily the more people. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so-
Then you can just say like, hey, I'll give you good prices if I could join your party and I can mooch off you.
There's a range for parties, I believe.
Yeah, but you could just
That's
go with
fine.
a couple. Like if you're level 1, just party up with a couple level 5s. Say, yeah, I'll make your gear for free. You just have to carry me through these and give me your XP. And
That's the real way to do it.
yeah, I agree. I see where Grumpy's coming from, because honestly, that's not a terrible way to do it. Problem is, you gotta find people who would look at you and be like, okay, yeah, you're worth the investment. Because if you get people who aren't like non-gamers, just like, oh yeah, let me try out this, they're gonna look at you like an idiot.
That's the risk. Either non-gamers or you get people that are just gonna kill you, because there were so many people in this game that just killed the kill for no reason.
Mm-hmm. And killing
you
does
do
give
get-
XP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because at least like we were talking about earlier, this game, what you're good at in real life does translate
To help you level up faster.
Yeah.
to help you level up faster. So if you were like a really good blacksmith in real life, you could almost probably prove that to people.
Which we know
By-
Liz was so good because she had a mentor in game who actually taught her.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Because we still have a picture of her mentor when we first meet her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
So yeah, with you could probably prove to someone like, yeah, you're level 1, but the stuff that you're making is above what level 1 without any knowledge could make.
But yeah, I'm
Well,
curious.
the problem is also, on the first floors, blacksmithing was terrible because you couldn't make gear better than was at the shops yet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So no one would believe you unless they really knew the game.
Grumpy, what non-combat, what weapon would you focus on?
What weapons are there to choose from?
Anything
Any
melee.
melee weapons?
Any melee weapon.
Any melee you can think of, yeah. We see a chick use little claws that strap to your arms at one point. Like there's a bunch
That's
of
stupid. I think
esoteric-
close range is good. That's just guaranteed. Don't want to be close range.
There's only close range weapons, buddy.
There
Make it-
is only.
There, there's no
like,
bows or
in-
crossbows.
in, like freaking a dagger versus a
Oh,
greatsword.
yeah.
She was also
That's
she
fair.
threw daggers as a weapon because it was a throwing weapon mostly.
Okay, but let's hear him out. So what are you thinking?
Something like a glaive or something like that.
Okay, so a glaive. And what non-combat job would you try to focus into? I mean, there's all
What's
sorts.
most valuable?
There's stuff from fishermen to cooks to
What's most valuable
smiths.
job? Like who cares about the who's
It's
the most?
that's up to you as far as it goes. You don't know anything
Because a
besides.
lot of them have uses.
Yeah, everyone has a use basically.
What is fishing good for besides like fish? Is
Fishing.
Can
To
you
provide-
load up like
provide food.
like items and stuff? No,
It's
it's
simple
you
as
items
that.
and
You
stuff
provide
for
food.
fishing.
No,
or-
you don't get items. It's literally you just get rarer and rarer fish. There is a fish field boss that eventually you can catch and kill.
Yeah, you need the strength to bring it up though.
Yeah, that's a whole thing with it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Like
here
of
you
course,
go.
like the armor, like whatchamacallit,
Yep,
tailors, blacksmiths. You
Right
know,
now?
they're about to fight
Oh,
the
this is a
floor 1
boss.
boss
This is the
battle.
first floor boss. Yeah.
The Kobold King. He is way fucking scarier.
Well, like if they kill him and leave, do they come again? Do they come back in?
He does spawn so many times.
I want to talk.
I think
about,
floor bosses don't respawn.
Yeah, they do.
I want to talk about in the original. He was fat.
Yeah, he's fat little brown kangaroo. This is not what he looked like at all.
No, he was red, but he was just fat and short. He wasn't this tall, muscular thing.
Oh, and I'm pretty sure the
The
death
orbs.
here was tragic.
Oh yeah, the deaths are gonna be bad.
Well, only one person died in this world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was that guy with the blue hair, right?
Yeah, viable. Yeah.
Oh,
If I
man.
remember correctly, it was just such a tragic death.
It was
I
actually
mean-
entirely his fault.
Oh look! Hey, guy picked up a club. There you go. Get him
But yeah,
chocolate
this
thunder.
is all this time was taking place on the first floor.
Yeah.
Can you see how trash all these like short reach weapons are?
Yeah. No, and
Boy, gotta
some
get a lot.
because a lot of the boss monsters are kind of think like Elder Scrolls idea. And most of the monsters fight like very similar to Ziff. You're just like playing a legitimately like a Dark Souls game, just with finite
that's-
spawns.
That's what it was. What it was.
Yeah,
That's not.
Is it easy to dodge or is it like?
it's all on your own physical abilities.
Do you see how
Yeah.
fast that big guy is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is 3 stats in it. Chaston I think was looking it up, but he couldn't find
It was
anything
strength,
on it.
dex, and con, but con wasn't a real one.
Strength.
Strength, dex,
Wasn't
and
it?
then like sword something. It was like acrobatics or something like that.
I'll look up the sword stat.
Yeah.
But how do blacksmiths get their ore and stuff?
Sorry?
Are there miners?
Yeah, there's a mining class. There's a bunch of
I'm
different
doing
like,
mining.
I mean, that's fair. You take mining and take like a great pickaxe as your weapon.
I was say, I do know the top tier medals only drop from bosses.
Yeah.
Oh well, never mind.
I mean, but
That
you're
was a
not
whole-
going all the way to the top tier. You don't,
No, you don't
have,
have
to be.
to.
You know, because not everyone can afford a Lamborghini. That's why not everyone's driving one.
Plus,
Everyone
even
needs
if
a
you're
car.
using those, they still need the base metal to make both items without customization.
Oh, here comes phase 2. Well, Kirito Trud, gotta respect him. Dude, the animation's so much better.
Oh, that's.
Oh, is this? Oh, she dies here.
She's here.
Yeah, she's gonna die here.
Well, isn't it the other guy was the only one who died? I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought
yeah,
he was
that's
the only
right.
one who died.
That's true. And there you go. Man,
And he wasn't supposed to die like that either. Hellfang was supposed to launch him across a room and just he died like that.
they wanted to give him some justice here.
And then he did
Oh
that
man,
so
he's...
much.
Oh shit. Oh, come on, man. That's a little bit
God,
overkill.
Just adding insult to injury.
Well,
He
there you
really
go.
wanted him dead.
You got that toss. I'd be curious on how the bosses, like, do their AI predict... Oh, he's fucked, dude.
They're just to their first.
He's like, nah,
yeah,
man.
this is the first dungeon level.
Okay.
It's already been cleared by the beta testers for the most part.
So,
like, why isn't he just not taking the healing potion if he's still technically alive?
Because his physical body, I think, is busted up.
I think
That's not
it's
video
more
game
like,
logic.
No.
honestly, I think it was probably more of a, hey man, save your fucking health potions.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gone.
Oh, shit. Cheston,
Everyone
what
else
were
is
you
stuck.
saying, mate?
there are 6 stats, but 4 of them you cannot see or but points to, like luck and vitality.
Uh-huh.
The only stats you can point to are strength and agility. That's it.
Gotcha.
Oh god.
Those are the only stats you get to physically see
Jesus.
that aren't just from a quick.
I hope you get good luck. Oh, shit.
Yeah, luck is entirely random.
This is why, yeah, you definitely don't want to be one of the first dungeon runners. Like, if you can't join the beta testers, wait till, like, the 5th or 6th round where everything's written down.
Yeah, but even so, like that sword, the beta testers didn't even know about it.
That's true. Wait, what the? Oh. Don't save her. Let her die.
Honestly,
Quick, Austin, kill her
honestly,
yourself.
I would be wondering if she was gonna go kill her.
Yeah, fair.
Have her, take all that XP.
True.
Do you get all the XP that they
Uh,
have?
well,
Well, no, it's just a human gives more XP than a monster of the same weight.
there you go. Kind of like fighting a player in D&D versus a monster sheet character sheet or character.
Yeah, a level 4 players can give you more than a Sierra 4 monster.
Well, oh, now they feel like fighting. Okay. Okay.
Well, I know a lot of them were stunned.
Yeah,
They're
still.
paralyzed. Yeah.
They just get like every single player to go in at once.
Good question.
Well,
Good to know.
also, I mean, people don't want to die. They
Yeah,
can't be
Also,
forced.
there is a limit of players in these floor bosses.
Oh, there. Okay.
You can only bring 6 parties.
Fair.
And how big are parties?
6 people.
Oh, 36
So
people.
six-
You get
six,
36
six.
people for a raid.
Man, yeah. Anybody who can do who specializes in some sort of healing is gonna be the most useful.
Oh,
And
dude.
to be honest, probably on this first dungeon, a lot
Honestly,
of
that
parties
might be the
probably
move.
wouldn't ask to be a
There-
part of it.
Yeah.
There is no healing other than potions.
Well, yeah, but there's got to be a
Potion-
potion
potion
making
maker.
class.
I am
there's
the
a potion
potion
maker.
maker.
No, yeah, there has to be an
That
alchemist.
person is going to be like the most valued. I feel.
That's who I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
The only way to
Correct.
heal on top without a potion is the skill Kirito has, the battle healing.
Yeah, it's
Skill.
either the alchemist or gonna be the fucking
Black Knight
herbalist.
We know there's herbalists because we meet an NPC herbalist on the first floor.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Herbalists are the ones that make potions. So,
Oh, hey, look, she finally gave her that weapon because she still couldn't use it.
does
Because
herbalist?
she couldn't give it to her because he ran away.
I know
Why don't
herbalists.
you just throw it to her?
Yeah. What was that, Cheston? Was the herbalist?
The herbalists also make the poisons and stuff. The paralysis potions.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I do
would
think,
just be
you know,
nonsense,
because I know like we talked about earlier, food buffing people would also probably be very beneficial.
We don't know if it does.
Yeah, we don't know.
But we already talked about that they actually did something to him.
Yeah, it's,
No, we just know high quality food tastes better and most people wanted it.
it's in here. I think that they talk. I think Kirito mentions it during when what's her name? As soon as making food. Oh, okay, we've got Attack on Titan vibes. Let's go. I mean, he kind of looks like a Titan. I don't know, someone left? Let's see.
You think the beta test will put down cheese strats?
So after a quick search, there are no food buffs. It just tastes better.
Oh, okay, fair
Just-
enough.
You just get better tasting.
I wonder if there are
So-
debuffs like poisoning.
So in all eventually, it would just be people wanting to taste things. Well,
Yes,
I mean, they
people
get
want better
hungry.
Yeah.
I mean, how long have they been in the game?
A
At
few
this
days.
point now,
Oh, is it a
about
month?
but
Because
in the end, it's 2 years.
2 years. All that to get to that high of a level.
Yo, imagine all of like, because they're laying in like a bed or like this entire time. Imagine like the muscle atrophy.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, that's a full thing. So we see Kirsten wakes up.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
muscle. They have to go through all that physical therapy.
Yeah, my dude was holding his little IV thing just to barely limp around the ring.
Ugh. Also, damn. That had to hurt.
You know,
He's
a
still
hit from a boss did less damage than I thought it would.
Yeah, I mean, well, he did take 4 hits to kill the guy, so it makes sense
Dude,
that.
if this was Dark Souls, so he will die.
Oh yeah.
Nice one, Asuna.
I mean, at least she was a good meat shield. Oh, this is. Yep. Here we go.
Which I guess that would mean it'd be a new death that we didn't know about during this fight.
Yep.
If she does die here.
Well, I remember we see Kirito, and Asuna jumps into this and basically starts single-handedly kind of one-on-oneing him.
Well, we know by the end of the
Does
fight,
he
you're
pass
just
out?
trading back and forth.
True. What was that? What was that, Cook?
I was trying to remember, does Kirito pass
No.
out? 'Cause I think he does.
I don't
No.
know.
No,
he's
yeah,
not.
he's up.
But I know Asuna gets the final hit.
No, Kirito does.
Oh, I thought she did because of the rare drop.
No, because Kirito gets the Cloak of Midnight.
Oh, okay.
That's where he gets that cloaky blue.
That's where he gets his Edgelord suit.
His
Why
black
haven't-
cloak.
Why isn't anyone like debuff the boss to all hell?
They can't.
before
It's not a
fighting
thing.
it?
Because there's
They don't
Not
have enough.
debuffs.
They don't have potions for the debuffs or anything like that.
There's no
Not
poison.
yet, or not,
Not yet.
possible?
Not this point.
Oh.
Yeah, none of the non-combats we see in the very early on.
No, non-combat race.
Yeah.
Everyone's a
Did you,
combat class.
did you just choose your class at the beginning?
There's
Yes.
no classes.
Oh, I thought you did.
There's no classes.
Well, because the one dude identifies himself as a knight.
But he says it as a joke.
Oh.
Yeah, they even said like there's no job.
No,
And
all you pick at the start of
Yeah.
the game is your starting weapon and your starting weapon proficiency. That's it.
yeah. So it's like you could say you're a chef, but that just means like your cooking skill is just really high. There's not like a cooking class.
It's not. It's just that is one of your slots.
Huh.
I'm a samurai.
God damn it, Stabby. They did it.
did it. How many people died?
Congratulations.
At least one guy.
One. That sucks to be that guy.
Congratulations. After a month, you could be first of 100 bosses.
Yeah, and good luck ascending further. This was the easy.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I
'cause
know-
I
have
don't,
to go
I don't think
teamwork.
they had like the full 6, like the max amount of people. I know they probably had
No.
6 parties, but I don't think they had like
Uh,
36 people.
No, I don't think they did because Kirito and Austin were the last party and there was only 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they were like 4 people short.
At least.
Oh. Here it
Why are
comes.
they mad? Oh, it's because
Also, they
the
do
guy died.
clear every
Oh,
floor
yeah,
after this
mad.
one.
Yeah.
Because in 23 months after this, they clear 75 floors.
Yeah, and I imagine it's because like the shock of the initial boss fight kind of ends, and they start learning strategies and thinking.
Yeah, well, they start making strategies, they start making proper party comps, and they start leveling.
Yeah. So like, can you enter and leave, or is like as soon as you enter, you have to kill it or you die?
Oh yeah.
The moment you enter, the door locks.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
Damn.
What do you mean X?
Well, he's not now. The game's out, so he's no longer a beta tester.
I know, but like the term X beta tester, like.
Well,
he
yeah,
was
because he's
just
no
a
longer a
tester
beta
who-
tester. Yeah, because he's no
he
longer.
was a beta tester. He's not.
he's now a regular player.
Yep, there they go. They talk about the other person. She has to die at some point. Damn.
I remember the
never-
original
Both of them
series. They
ran
thought
dead.
Asuna was a beta tester, and she completely was not.
Yeah. Well, they thought that because of this chick, I think, because she taught her everything.
I'll be honest. My first time watching this, I don't remember that Scythe chick ever being
She
here.
wasn't.
This
This
is the
is
movie.
this is the movie from Asuna's point of view. So there's a lot of
Yeah,
rewrites.
because in the original one, Kirito taught her most things.
Mhm.
And this one, some chick with a scythe did, who didn't exist in the original series.
No, but this is their way of bringing in, explaining why Asuna gets all dark and dreary.
Yep.
Oh.
And there's Kirito being Kirito, taking all the heat off the other beta testers.
Yeah, he's being the dark horse. He's got to be his edgelord.
Just imagine how much more Kirito could have done if he had a whole guild of beta testers.
Probably
kind of
less
one end
because
of
he's
that.
not very good at commanding people. He's really
No,
good
but
at
also
only
realize
focusing on
the
small.
only reason he doesn't go on boss hunts is because no one would listen to him when he's alone.
That's true.
He could definitely, with a proper party, go completely prepare and kill floor bosses just
Well, he does party up with a bunch of newbies, and they end up dying. Remember?
It's
Yeah,
also because he was like
it's
level
true.
80 and lied to them.
Yeah,
Why do they care about cheaters? They're literally
because they think
cheaters are a
that.
good thing in this.
Yeah, you'd think so, but for some reason.
Yeah, but the way they're looking at it is they're not sharing information, even though they totally did.
Yeah.
Because they made a full guidebook,
Yep.
and the higher level you are, the better chance you have to survive. And I believe, well, everyone here is level 5, you're just level 8 or 9 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
He's like 3-4 levels higher than everyone else already.
And now he's so much more terrifying with his black, long coat.
Well, also realize that coat and sword are probably the highest level items in this entire floor.
Makes sense.
That's where you got 'em.
His sword is the best single-handed sword until floor 4.
Oh man, and it sucks on the drops.
Dude, why don't all the beta testers just team up again and just finish the game?
That's what they're doing. The beta testers went ahead, but the problem is the boss respawns so many times as they beat them. So the beta testers at this point in the story have already mostly gone ahead of everyone else.
No, by late game, you find out. Well, no one. That was the first time they killed the boss.
Was
No
it?
beta tester had pushed past it. Yes, because even when someone kills the boss once, the second floor was up for everybody.
I thought it was. Huh.
No, it's that was the first time no one had killed the boss yet.
Hmm.
All the beta testers just run off to different parts of the map that were hidden that had high level quests.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
training.
They were around. Yeah, they were still power leveling at this point.
So they're gonna
That's
come back
fair.
soon and just.
If
steamroll.
anything, what they're probably gonna, if I remember, they pretty much kill the boss multiple times till they doesn't respawn anymore, then they
Yeah.
move on to the next.
Because
Makes
they want
sense.
every bit of gear and experience they can.
And I mean, they're making it safe for everybody else.
Also, you
know,
imagine
Yeah,
how
dude,
many.
why don't you just write it out? Let them play the game.
You imagine how many pro gamers are imagine the streamers who get stuck in this shit where they're
Well,
like really used to this kind of gaming.
We find out about that later with the whole thing because most current party about 450, most of them are beta testers.
Makes sense.
There's only like a couple of smaller guilds like Fern Kazan that are not beta testers that are part of the clearing front.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and of course that's one of the other things that
there
we
max
start to
level?
see. Huh?
Is there a max level?
We don't know.
What?
We never
well-
we never hit it.
Yeah, there is the level 100 boss is what they need to do to beat the game, but due to story and plot, they didn't get that
The-
high, and they won beforehand.
The
Mhm.
highest level we ever saw Kirito, because we saw his entire stat page once. He was level 88.
There you go.
But that was also like 20 floors before the whole game ended. So he was probably in the hundreds.
Yeah, most likely, and I'm guessing the
Is it,
final
like,
boss
really
was
fast level?
max. What?
Is it really like a fast level up set?
We don't know. We don't get to
Well,
see.
we know the leveling. We know the leveling's very slow. I mean, he got 7 levels in a month.
But you
We
also
don't know
Entire month.
XP.
we do know that the XP, as far as the XP goes, that monsters do stop spawning after a while.
No, yeah, and well, not like that. XP game, even if you're alone, is not very fast.
Yeah.
I mean, a whole month of doing nothing but killing monsters, we only gained 7 levels.
I mean,
When you
it's
one.
that sounds like a typical Japanese MMO. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but most games you go a little fast start and you get slow, and then it's like months for a single level.
Mm. Oh.
You usually gain like 10 levels in the first month, and then it slows down.
Dude, you're just letting this random guy hold your face. That's not weird. Also, does
I just like the second floor boss because they breathed fire.
fair. Does his face look simpler than his original design, or is that just me?
He looks a little less effeminate in my opinion.
Yeah.
He looks very young.
Well,
Yeah.
he is very young.
Yeah, they're 15 at this point.
And to be honest, it could be because we've seen the later seasons which show him older, and now
Yeah,
we're
'cause
going back to see
Kirito-
a younger Kirito.
Kirito's 17 by the end of this, and by the time like Gun Gunning, he's around 18.
Yeah, especially with Alicization, he's older as well. So now that
Yeah,
we've seen all of that, now we're going back.
This
Yeah.
is the youngest
No one like checked on them.
Huh?
Why hasn't anyone checked on them after like a couple of days?
They did. This
Oh, they have.
it hits global news and everything like that.
Yeah, they're
It's just
probably
they can't
all
do
of these
anything about it.
all of these people's
Yeah.
real bodies are in a hospital bed most likely by now.
Yeah, most of them are the ones they can save.
Yep. Most people either, of course, died in game, or probably people panicked and took the helmets off, killing them instantly.
Well, they
no,
couldn't.
yeah.
Their loved ones could.
213 people died with, and we don't know how many of those are from taking the helmets off.
Man, would you imagine you're one of the top beta testers and someone does that to you and you've just lost your one time to shine, and boom.
I know. So freaking mom comes in to give you some like food to eat.
Mhm.
You
She's
just
like,
get
"Get
your
off the
helmet ripped
game."
off.
Get off that.
You're
get
in
off
game,
that.
Jimmy.
And it's
Jimmy?
like, boom.
You take your helmet off, and your brain be dribbling out your ears. You just be
It's
dead.
just dead.
Oh,
Cause like what? It like fries the brain, right?
Oh, yeah, is that Argo?
I don't remember her.
That's Argo. I know her.
Wow.
All right, that's it.
Yeah.
We see her. Remember when he was looking for the revival item, DM?
Mm-hmm.
That's the person in a cloak that was telling him where the boss was.
Rival item?
Gotcha.
You can die but come back.
That's well, there.